Hey, and welcome to the pre-gathering. My name is David. So glad you could be joining us here today, whether you're in the worship center or you're at home and online. So glad you could just be with us. So you might be wondering, what is the pre-gathering? Well, it's just an opportunity for you to connect with us and pray with us and learn about donating and giving to Crosspoint if you wish to support. But most importantly, it's about connecting with the Crosspoint community. And how do we do that exactly? Well, we're just going to be sharing some stories from fellow Crosspointers and different videos and things on the topics of faith and spirituality and Jesus, and also just some exclusive Crosspoint content and what's just going on in our community. So, welcome to the pre-gathering.
When I walked in here, you could smell the good food. And early in school, I seen them loading up all the stuff inside the gym. And last year, it was amazing. This year it was amazing too. And I just love when I come here, I get to see the artwork, and I get to taste the amazing food. And yeah, I just like being here.
The food was awesome. It was really delicious. And the thing with Hope Mission is that they always put on a good meal for even when they have after school programs and everything. I really enjoy these things that they actually interact with the kids and that. And it brings everybody's family together and you get to know people.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. In heaven and nature sing, in heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing.
Well, welcome Crosspoint. Micah here. If you don't know me, I'm the assistant pastor here at the Crosspoint Church. Today, we want to tell you a story about one of our home groups and what they're doing this Christmas season. So I want to introduce to you who is part of one of our ladies groups here at Crosspoint. And we want to share their story about what they're doing this Christmas. Sandy, first of all, let me ask you, what is your favorite part about being part of a home group at Crosspoint?
Oh, it's got to be the fellowship with the women, the sharing of religious beliefs, the being accepted, the belonging. The women that I adore because spiritually and emotionally they're supportive, and it's so great to be a part of a group that you can be whoever you are and they accept you and they love you no matter what. Yeah, it's awesome. I would recommend it to anybody to join a group.
Sandy, I'm wondering if you can tell us about what your home group specifically has decided to do this Christmas season.
We decided we were going to do hampers, and it came up totally by accident. Wasn't planned, but I came across this Advent calendar. So instead of opening a door or doing something for Advent, you put away one item of grocery every day to stock a hamper. And at first we said, okay, we'll do it with 8 because there's 8 in our group, and ended up being 7 in our group. But the need was so great that we ended up doing 13, I believe, or 14.
Wow.
And yeah, but having said that, God provided. You know, when someone comes to you and says, I have no food for my 5 children, I have nothing. I'm a single mom with a 3-year-old. It's going to be a very lean Christmas. Or, you know, husband has COVID in the hospital and 3 children at home. And the stories are heartbreaking. But God provided. Every time I looked at something and went, oh Lord, how am I going to do this one? Because it's important that I did. He always provided.
Mm-hmm.
He provided to an excess.
Sandy, I really appreciate you guys, your group, and especially what you're doing, how you're responding to what God is telling you. And it's awesome to see how you're learning and experience and how God is so good and he always provides abundance during times where we're like feeling that, you know, things are a little thin. And it definitely a lot of people are struggling. And so I would say to, you know, to cross pointers, if you're thinking about, you know, how can I serve people during this time? Because it's kind of challenging to love our neighbors and know how to do that right now, or even home groups and group leaders. How can we help? Well, there's need out there and there's people who have very practical needs that we can fulfill. And
Yeah.
This is a simple way to help people.
Can I tell you one more story?
Sure.
I had come to me with 5 children, expecting her 6th.
Wow.
And no food. The youngest daughter was in the hospital with pneumonia. She was out, she was back in. Husband had to take time off work to be with the daughter. The wife had to isolate for 2 weeks, so it was chaotic. And she said to me, and I touched base with her because we had dropped off groceries for her earlier in December or end of November. And I touched base with her yesterday and I said, look, what other needs have you got? Are you doing okay? And that's part of the thing that's important, is to go back and touch base with them and say, how are things doing?
Yeah, the follow-up.
Yeah. And she said, you know, this sounds like it's not a need, but do you have any extra Christmas decorations? I have a tree, but I don't have any decorations. So I went down and bought her a few from Value Village. And she came back to me and said, you cannot believe how happy my children were to decorate a tree. Like, and I'd bought some, what do you call those, candy canes. And she said, they were so happy. They got to decorate the tree. They got candy canes. It just made them so happy. So how can you not be spurred on to do bigger, better things with that kind of feedback?
Yeah.
Like, we get far more from giving than we do from taking.
Mm.
Yeah.
So true. Well, I'm so glad that we are able to share this story with the rest of Crosspoint, Sandy, and I appreciate you guys sharing it and what you're doing. So thank you. Everyone at Crosspoint, if you have a chance to, come alongside the Thursday AM women's group, or just say, hey, how can I help to Sandra? You can find her on Realm, and she would give you all the information, how to get involved, how you can help out. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, good day.
You too.
High
for my family and the people around me is just amazing. They're so supportive, they're friendly. Just when you think you might not have enough to go by, the Hope Mission shows up.
Sometimes when they bring the food, we open our window and they wave hi to us and we wave hi to them.
I'm very thankful for Hope Mission. They are being so helpful for me.
Really grateful to have Hope Mission coming to houses and giving food.
Every time the van pulls up, it's like Christmas. It's like they're stuck at home, but it's something for them to look forward to. Yeah, it's been a blessing.
Thank you for all the food. Thank you for everything.
Hey, and welcome back. So worship's going to begin in about 5 minutes. So here's what you can expect from our service today. So we're going to worship together. So we're going to sing some songs. Then we're going to pray, and you're going to hear a gospel message from our speaker today. If you're looking for ways to give and donate, you can go to thecrosspointchurch.ca/give. And if you're in-house, you can go to our donation boxes in the back, or they're located in the lobby. So welcome to Crosspoint. So glad you could join us. Let's prepare for worship.